shot from. I think we could get the shot from Zepeda. I don't think Shakur gonna give Kid a shot, to tell y'all the truth. I've been saying it. I don't think he's gonna give Kid a chance to fight. Because of marketing, they're gonna keep bringing up the Shakur name. Like Shakur's a boogeyman. Fight Shakur, fight Shakur, fight Shakur. All this other bullshit. So we're gonna end that. We're gonna end that. After the fight is over and Kid make that announcement, we're gonna end that whole thing, because we're gonna put the ball in their court. Either they want to fight or they don't. We deserve that chance again, and it's gonna be in Texas. It's not gonna be, I don't care what nobody say, it will have to be in Texas, because we have not camped at home. We ain't just going through that bullshit no more. We got more power at home than anything else. So right there, we having it right in Texas if he want to fight us. And he from Texas too, so it shouldn't be no problem. And it ain't in Houston. We going to neutral ground. We ain't going in Houston. We ain't dealing with that bullshit because you got the most power in Houston. Nah, we ain't doing that. We going to a neutral ground in Texas, and let's have this fight. We go to Dallas. Let's go to Dallas Stadium.
That's Dallas.
Let's go to Dallas Stadium. People could drive up there. So anyway, we gonna make that announcement. Let's fight so people can stop talking this Shakur thing. We don't want Mason. We want their big dog. We don't want the little puppy that they still grooming, because then y'all say he wasn't ready. Nah, fuck that. People gonna stop these games. So they could keep commenting. That's exclusive. But that's what we call it. After we get past this man who is a serious challenge. He's not easy. We want Shakur. Why won't we want Shakur? We was in line for Shakur when the shit bullshit happened. And $1 million, y'all just took $1 million from us. So people talk all that bullshit. They're not looking at me as a parent, or let's put it as a parent part. They stole $100 million from my son, basically. They tried to kill my son in a foreign country, basically. So I'm there alone, all this bullshit happening, and now we back home. And now I'm looking at these people acting like we ducked them. Nah, let's fight. Give us our fight. Put that on contract. We'll take the same money, the $1 million. We won't even boost it up and go to 2, 3, 4 million. After we stop this guy, we could ask 2 million, but we're not gonna do that. But we'll see if they'll take it. We'll see if they'll take it. So everybody can stop commenting this fight Shakur bullshit. We want to fight Shakur too. A fighter take a 2-time champion straight off the bench. Only Kid Austin would step up to that challenge and become victorious through it. And I hope y'all can respect it after. That's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, all Oscar could do is present the fights. He's a promoter. He works for us. He get a percentage of what we bring in. He's just a hustler for us to get out. Yo, I got this deal. Do y'all want it? Yeah. And it's on us to say, yeah, no. So Oscar doing his part. He's doing his part. So I'm not going to shit on Oscar and say he's backdooring us. I just say, it's crazy that we get that level, but that's good. That's what God presented to us. They bugging.
For the people that say get rid of my dad, I'm assuming you ain't got your pops at home. He might be locked up for stealing honey buns or something. But yeah, my dad got me to 6 figures at 22. I mean, I get to be able to take care of my son. Yeah, good great granddad. What can I say?
Right.
And he gave me these big fights. Focus on being a better parent. Maybe if you was there for your child.
You don't gotta say that on him.
I'm just saying it'll be where I'm at in life. I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me.
But I'm talking about even business wise. Just like anybody else did this in business. Anybody else started a product, made it a brand, Nike or whatever, and that brand is bringing in 6, 7 figures. They'll say that man is a genius. They'll say Nike is doing good. Any other corporation will be looked at with respect. But because I guess we're brown or whatever and part Spanish or whatever, they look at us differently. And Dad why the president of the company need to step down if the company is winning? The company is generating profit. Who does that? But because I guess brown, they look at us like we dumb, like we not doing business, because this is a business. And the stages I got my son on, nobody can't deny. From day one, he was on Telemundo, Ford commercials, all this. So people might not understand the brilliance of a good manager, and they need a good manager. If they're going to make it, they need a brilliant, great manager, or they're not going to make it. So people can say what they want. We're going to keep making it. So go ahead with y'all whack-ass comments. Y'all bots, half of y'all bots. Anyway, keep going. Because I was trying to answer some of your comments and whatnot. So I had to throw that out there.
Tell me, I mean, do you feel like his activity being in the ring is could be an advantage point?
I believe nobody else got off the bench from November and had to fight a two-time world champion. No, he
Mm.
know he read between the lines, but it is what it is. We still got to fight. We still got to fight. So what we gonna do? Tuck our tails and say, "Oh my God." Nah, we rocking. It's time to bang, and we gonna knock your ass out. And that's how it is. And we our back is against the wall. You already know. We know where we came from. It ain't no return back there. I mean, it's like either you're gonna not make it and be homeless again or broke again and everything else, and your family stay in the hood, or you're gonna get over this obstacle and break generational curses. So while he's thinking this is boxing, we think it's something totally different. Our family members are dying in the hood. We got all of them riding on our back. So we going out there to kill and destroy to make sure we win this in great fashion to get on to the next one so we can free our siblings. So he think it's a game because he used to the sport of boxing right now. This ain't a sport to us right now. He's in the way. And the best way, if we could hurt you, damn near kill you in the ring, that's the way that they'll give us a mega fight. So he thinking like, oh, this is because kid is so nonchalant about it, because kid knows it's life or death right now in there. And Farmer not seeing it that way. He's dancing to his girl. I done got on no panties. They think this shit is a joke.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
They
That's
really,
wild.
they underestimating
That's
kid.
wild.
And we going in there to kill this guy to show kid is here on a big stage. Could you imagine if kid sacrificed that man on that big stage? The next day, what's that like? That's the way we see it. Like, cause anybody who think boxing is a fucking sport where somebody could knock you into a coma and kill you, they bugging. This is life and death, and Tevin and them think it's a joke. And we're gonna have the last laugh.
And I don't like that.
What?
I don't like that at all. So yeah.
They think it's a joke. So I hope everybody tune in, cause this is what we trained for. We was waiting for this moment. That's a lamb that they sent with wolves, and we're gonna sacrifice his ass in that ring if we could. That's the goal. Shit, we want to be part of the Illuminati too. Fuck you talking? I'm keeping it real. We trying to spill blood in there on him on that stage, and then give our diamonds up. What the fuck you talking about? This is real. It's levels. They playing about levels in boxing. It's levels in life and in economy and freedom. You trying to stay in the slave master house? The fuck? Hell no. We get on the winning team, and they put you there, and you in trouble, man. You in trouble. I hope his team stop. I hope his corner stop it for him. Don't let him get that much brain damage in here.
I hope they let him keep going.
He said he hoped they let them keep going because he want to beat him all the way through. He don't even. I told Kid knock the man out in 2 rounds because I know Kid got the dynamite to knock this guy out in 2 rounds. Kid want to beat him up throughout 10 rounds and have him pissing blood and have him pulled out. He like, nah. He want to talk. All right, we gonna drag this one out. I'm gonna punish him. So we gonna see. But I know his corner better stop it. They better stop it. Or that man gonna die in that ring. I'm gonna answer Daryl. I'm gonna give you our Jew. Daryl, we offered Zepeda the fight. Zepeda and his team turned it down.
Really?
So yeah, really. We offered them the fight. They said, nah, maybe next year.
It was Panda.
Actually Panda actually said, his coach said, maybe next year.
I knocked out Panda Fighter in the second round.
Yeah, he knocked out Panda Fighter in the second round before. So their squad been in the ring with us and know us. So just to answer y'all, just because y'all don't know who Kid is, they know who Kid is. And they turned the fight down. So we fight to pay the first. We would have loved it. We offered that, what, 6-7 months ago? So come on now. We called out everybody, all your favorite ones.
Right, right. To obviously get to these other fights down the line. I mean, that was definitely a hot topic. Now, what do you also think about, Keyshawn not making weight that whole fight, and then you said something about scripted. Now Mason was able to take the spotlight that night. What's your whole you just mentioned scripted. Do you feel like that was a whole
They
script?
said it.
I
They
mean,
said it out their mouth. Keyshawn said it out of his own mouth that I posted the video. He said, I stepped to Mason. Mason didn't have that energy. Mason said, didn't Top Ranking Bob Arum give you the approval to move up to 140? And he said, yeah, but all this other bullshit. So if they gave you the approval to move up to 140 and Mason knew, that means weeks ago y'all both knew. So it's scripted. You step and say, let's fight next. You know you're going to 140. They said it out of their mouth. So if people can't look and see real what's being said, I don't know what to say for those people. I mean, they lost. But that was all scripted. Keyshawn was moving up to 140 because Keyshawn ain't fighting Shakur and Keyshawn ain't fighting Mason. They all peoples. That's the same camp. So he's the bigger dude to move up to 140. Shakur can't move up to 140 with his having hand issues. So the only one on their team who could move up was Keyshawn. And so they don't want to move him up and somebody else get that belt that he was going to get. So who they move up? Their young boy. It's a lot of politics, a lot of boxing. That it is what it is. To fight for that title sooner or later. Mason got his own issues he's gonna have to deal with. And we got our stuff over here we got to deal with. We got to deal with Farmer, possibly Tank, possibly Roach. We don't know. Then we possibly go to IBF route since Floyd is like number 5 or number 8, something around there. After this fight, we should move up. We're going to go after the IBF. Then we'll hold 2 titles. Then we'll be able to dictate which route, whether the Shakur, whether we want to unify the or the Mason.
So you
But
going for
right
the
now,
big fight? You want the big fight? You want the Tank Davis fight next?
no, we coming after all of them. We've been told you since we met you, we're gonna be undisputed. All of them on the radar. So I don't know why people you ducking your we ain't ducking none of them. We coming for their belts. We just gotta obtain a belt where we had the power to say we want to fight the champ and the unification. Right now, we don't got no power to make no fight with them. They could keep doing what they want to do. So it is what it is.
UBA. So that's why I was like, like, does this fight with a lefty, kind of prepare you for a Tank Davis? You know,
And retiring. And I don't blame him. He gonna get his money and go sit back with his family. So we probably gonna fight for that title against Roach, or I don't know who gonna be lined up number 2, 3, 4, whatever. But we're gonna possibly fight one of them for that title. I don't think we're gonna fight Tank per se, according to what he's saying out of his mouth.